Alright, hello everybody and happy Monday. So, changing it up a little bit. I've gotten into a little bit of a pattern of playing hard games like the getting over it and get to work and all that on Mondays. And I'm a little bit tired today. It's been quite the day at work. So, obviously, the clear choice is to play Elden Ring. Something a little easier than getting over it. So, we're gonna go and see if we can't just beat our first boss today, which would be nice. And, okay then. Sorry. Getting OBS out of the way and the game's taking it as an input. Let me just see what we have here. I don't know. Haven't played this in a few days. I'm seeing what we have. Seeing if we should cheap shot. No, we can't go cheap and use ashes. We're just gonna go straight on in here. At least I have a little bit of health. What are you? Examine. I don't think I've ever touched one of those before. Or maybe I have, and maybe that's why that is there. Either way, we're gonna traverse the mist and get whooped by Margit. Oh, okay. No.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
Glorious way to start. Just glorious way to start. So obviously, item number 1 on the docket is to beat Margit, and then, you know, maybe move on to the castle finally. Wow, that. Alright. Prioritizing the runes is not smart. So. Okay. Bop. Bop. Good. Come on now. Maybe I shouldn't have instigated. Oh. Don't you do that. Well, as you can see, we took a tasty little chunk out of his health. Something tells me that starting the session off completely cold, straight into a boss fight that I was already hopelessly fighting against may not have been the most intelligent decision. But here we are. So, hi there, old buddy, old pal. You missed. Come on now. I have got to quit instigating. I also need to remember. Damn it. A little early. Maybe not back myself up against the door. Could be intelligent. Something I'm not well known for. But, hey, Flipnog. I don't have much equipped, sadly. I think, wait, isn't, let me look. Isn't the, isn't equipment load tied directly to endurance? I may have to drop a level or two into that endurance when I'm able. Maybe Seems like the helmet is the least helpful of things. Maybe... Whoops. Hey, medium load. Ah! Makes me move a little quicker. Medium load may be acceptable. Alright. That is exponentially better. And I don't know how he missed me on that. There we are. 3 was not smart to go for. Three not smart. Damn it. There we are. Much better. Oh, that is true. Damn it. Not smart. Trade a heal for a hit that takes the same amount of damage away from me. See if he does his big old jumpy. Beautiful. Alright. Now that I can actually roll... I may stand... Hey! This is new. Damn it. Oh god, I'm a sneeze from death. Okay, that unequipping that actually made a huge difference. I can actually get out of the way. Kind of curious if maybe let me see. Unequip? 36.1. Well, sadly, those didn't make a difference. Gloves aren't doing much, but they don't weigh much either. Let's see. Can I take one more thing off and get to light? No. No. What if I just go the way that I started the game? Yes. That puts me at medium load. That puts me at medium load. That puts me at medium load. Yeah, I started off as a barbarian. Just the big old wampum stick. I just don't want to... It feels like cheating to use ashes, so I don't want to do that. Not for the first boss fight in the game. Alright, tail. Forgot about the tail. Jump. Come on. I know you want to jump. And I walk right back into it. Oh, come on. There we are. Do I have the jellyfish? I'm not sure if I have... Not sure if I have that. I'll have to look on the next one. There's also the piece of me that just loves being difficult about things. Ooh. rolled early. Too early. Yeah. Huge difference just from going medium or going heavy to medium though. That's big mobility difference. Let me see. I have Wandering Nobles and a Lone Wolf. Something tells me that the wolves are gonna be better than the nobles. So I suppose I'll give it a whack. Whoops. Go right by them. Let's see. See if they make much of a difference. Or just get in the way so I can't move. The problem now being that I don't know who he's swinging at. That one was definitely meant for me. Damn. Get up.
Tarnished.
Alright, now it's just me and him. Oh, goody. Alright. This is new though. Like getting him down to half is already an entirely new thing. So, that is good. And I may actually continue using the wolves just to get him down to half faster, because I know I can do that on my own. But it gets me to stage 2 a little quicker. Do I dare hit 3? 3 hits. Just roll right into where his attack is going. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ow. Thought he was going stage 2 on that. I thought I had a little bit of time there. Bonk. Bonk. Alright. Alright. Starting to get a better feel for his stage 2 attacks. And that's good. I think a couple more tries and we'll have him. God, the first time I came against him was not good. Hey, Don. How you doing? Ouch. I'm trying to get better. I thought for sure that was coming my way. There we go. And tons of apples. Good to see you too. Beautiful. I feel like my timing is getting better. As far as, there we are. Okay. That is the only thing I honestly don't like about having the ashes. Is it's really hard for me to tell who he's going for sometimes. Come here. Every time I initiate attack, I get pounded into the ground like a tent stake, so I'm trying not to do that. There we are. Damn it. No. Bad Margit. You stay away from me. Allow me a chance to heal. Thank you, sir. Come on now. Alright. That's quite the... That was quite the combo. One clap for Margit. That... GG's. There we go. Just for the sake of getting him down to half quicker. Hello, buddy old pal. There we are. I'm not even hitting him. Damn it. Probably didn't need to pop that quite yet, but... Damn it. Come here. Better. Not ideal, but better. Okay, this is stage 2, and I just eat it. Jeez. Keep forgetting I can hit my roll to get up faster. Need to keep that in mind. That is somewhat important. It's all right. We're gonna have Margit beat here soon. Just gotta call the dogs. No knife start. I feel like the jumping knife might be new. I don't think he's done that one to me yet. There we go. A little bit of stun. Don't know how he missed me with that.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must run in thy veins.
Jeez, come on. Let me up. Okay. Come on now. Jesus, come on. Just give me time to suck down my last flask. Let's see. Got about one hit left back in me. Well, lucky me, I was laying on the ground. Something tells me this fight is not gonna bode well for me. Hi, bud. Ouch. Alright. I am gonna put that other flask into health, because clearly I need it. Just ever so briefly. Just no FP flasks. Just put them all into health. There we are. Might help a tiny bit. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is... We'll get it. Not worried. Chances are he's gonna want me a time or two again before I beat him, but... Kinda just buggered the timing on that one, didn't I? Ow. Okay, I thought he was done. Beautiful.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Bonk. Okay. Doing all right. There we are. Trade a few hits. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Quarter health. If I can avoid taking hits like that every time. Gotta remember that once in a while he likes to tack on that summon knife. And just get that. Get the view bot out of here real quick. There we go. No bots. Oops. There we are. Dang it.
Thou art of passing skill. blood must only run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Alright. Wolves are gone. It's just the two of us.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
I love the spears stuck in the ground. They're so convenient to back into. This is I'm not gonna lie, for a first boss, I am struggling with this guy. It's alright. Target's going down. We're gonna win. Damn it. Shouldn't have gone for 3. Okay. There we are. Nice. I did not know you could get a backstab on a boss. That is good to know. I miss. Say, I do not like the way you've been holding that above your head, but oh, I'm lucky that that wolf was still there. I feel like that would have been the end of me. There we are. Ouch. Last 2 heals. Trying to be a little more cautious. Ooh, I'm very close to that edge. Give me something big and jumpy that I can actually dodge. Something tells me he doesn't want to. Come on. Trying to play the long game. Trying to be patient. I've got him down to the O. Come on. Big jumpy. Big jumpy. I'm running out of pathway here. Come on. No touchy. Just give me a jump. Give me big, big old display of that Margit power so I can dodge it. But there we go. Damn it. Alright. Got him down to the E. That was actually very, very close. I know tapping through these doesn't make it load faster. That was very close. I'm kind of sad. There we are. Reclaim my 0 runes. Can I poke you in the back again? Or almost run off the cliff? Trying to play a little more aggressive because stage 1. May not have been the most intelligent choice. God. I'd get up. Still stuck in animation. Come on. Ah, my target lock disappeared. Alright. Alright. I went from a really good run to just eating it. Okay. Hey, there's a tip about equipment load. Alright. So very close. I do wish I was doing a little more damage, but that seems to be the way of it. So, hi. Too early. There we go. Got a stun out of them.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Damn.
Foolish ambitions to rest.
I forgot. I kinda needed to heal there. Alright. That was one of those big dumb dummy mistakes. Alright. Moving in. Not that. Not that. Hi. Getting awfully close to me. There we go. Another stun. Very good.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Come here. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Let me out of that. Not trying to soak up that hit. Damn it, damn it, damn No, no, no. No, no, no. Yes. Target him for a second. Alright. Oh, there goes sneaking up for a tag team on that one. Ouch. Too early. Ah, I forgot he leads that with the... Woo! Thought I was out of range ever so slightly. Proven wrong yet again. Okay. I'm getting a little bit more in the vibe though. Starting off cold straight into fighting Margit was probably not good, but here we are. So hi. Three. Dang, twice now. Bonk. No, no, no. Oof. Is that all three wolves dead? It absolutely is. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That makes one of us? No. Nah, we'll have him beat.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
There we are. Beautiful. Let me heal. Thank you. How did I get caught with both of those? Ooh, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Quicky heal. Ah. Nope. Damn it. Let me out. I can't see. Hi, bud. Not the combo I wanted to take on. Alright. Bonk. Bonk. Just one. Just one. Come on. I don't like you getting that close to me. Oof. Damn it. Not good. I wasn't rolling for whatever reason. It can I can initiate a roll with the shield up. Huh. Weird. I guess I could have been out of stamina or something. Yeah, going straight in for it. No knives, huh? Come on. Stun. I was really hoping to start that off with a stun. Beautiful. Half? There we go. Half.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Quick heal. Alrighty then. So glad I was out of range for that, because that roll was late. Ew. Oh, that hammer smash has quite the range on it. Good lord. Then we got this guy. Now that's the kind of sword I would like to have. It's whatever that guy was holding. Although something tells me my strength stat is probably not... Alright. Probably not up to par for something that big. Bonk. Alright, we're just gonna ignore that one happening. Delete that. That one didn't happen. Scrub that one from the records. That was embarrassing. Took the knife hit from the get-go. Hi, bud. Okay. Beautiful. Not so beautiful. All right.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Soak that one up, I guess. Too early. Little soon. Ouch. Okay. Top off the health. Still have one hit. Or one health left. Come on. There it is. Come on. Heal. Ah, he didn't throw a knife at me this time. Come on. Come on. Back down to the O again. I have no heals left. So this is gonna have to be good. Woo! Come on, man. Some big jumpy would be nice. Big jumpy. Could have got a hit in there, but I feel like it's in my best interest to avoid that. There we are. Oh, oh, oh. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, it's a one-hit showdown. Swear to God, if I go out to a knife. Come on. Just give me one of those famous hops of yours. Here we are. Beautiful. God, I'm on a sneeze worth of health. Oh, we got him. Oh, boy. Oh, that teensy little bit of health that I have left. Oh, God, and I almost rolled too early on that last hit, too. Oh, God, my heart rate right now. Oh, that was a fight. Dear God. Dude, we're an hour in, almost. Good lordy. Despair coming up on the castle. Very good. Castle gate appears to be closed. High road ahead. Good to know. As always, I'm going to take a peeksy off in the direction that the game obviously did not intend for me to go. Yeah, thank you guys. That was... God, combined with the first time I tried fighting him, God, that... I must have spent probably 2.5 hours total just fighting him over and over again. First time I got fed up with it and went and explored and kinda explored elsewhere.
Come over here, would you?
You strike me as being a strangely suspicious character. Thief ahead? What's this one say? Liar? Well, the messages aren't inspiring much hope in you, bud.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
So I've heard.
Advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands.
That would sound about
Try
right.
the opening right here.
It is a castle. You'd think the front gate would be kind of protected.
You'll breach the castle undetected.
Eboshi? Eboshi? Nope. I'll use the main
Fair
gate.
enough. You
Because I'm
certainly
assuming
don't
that's the
have
side
to
road.
trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open.
You
But
better.
of course, I'd advise against it.
I don't care what you advise. I just beat Margit. I should probably not waste the runes. I did not realize I got 12,000 from him. You know, I thought he was lying about telling him to open the gates. Oh, dear God. Panic roll. God. Alrighty then. Definitely gonna use up these runes real fast. Jeez. What does this do for my... Wow, that's only 2 levels worth of runes? I mean, I suppose put them in there so maybe I can put my helmet back on. Maybe. Does this put me... Ah, still medium load. Now I'm mildly hesitant to try that gate again. Although I kind of want that shiny. So don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. God damn it. Roll. Roll. Okay, I'm out. Dear God. Get my health back real quick. Fine. Fine. Maybe I will go through the liar's gate. Not sure what he's lying about. I'm assuming... I still don't know what those do, but... it's there, I might as well touch it. Something tells me... I have something in my eye. Something tells me he's lying about the number of troops. However, so far I haven't been blasted. Yes, try jumping. That sounds like a brilliant idea. Something tells me he's lying about the number of guards that may or may not be over here. And that is one big-ass bird. Try up. I'm already looking up. Or maybe up that way. Potentially up this way. Give it a little hop. Yeah. Up. That bird have swords on its feet. That bird. And it would appear so. Alright. Can't wait to get whooped by a bird. Hi there, buddy. I'm assuming you're gonna... Yep. Hi. Honk. I heard a ping on some metal that kind of sounded like a blacksmith. So, alright, never mind. We'll make our way over there in a second. I'm gonna go touch this fire. Grace, it's not a campfire. This is Elden Ring, not Dark Souls. I cannot jump that high. I don't know why I even tried. And that guy's back. Maybe I'll just re-explore this. Kinda want to get into this castle that has been a very long process of getting into. Oh, no, you don't. Too late. Come on, target lock. Good God. There we are. Very nice. Here's the old run. Door! Fire. Okay. Bonk. Entirely miss. Got some shoes. Very good. I'm assuming those will sell for about 10 gold. Good. Now you... This guy's... Can I hide behind the barrel? Give you a little poke in the back? Uh-oh. Nope. The answer is no. There we are. I don't even know where I got those. You Dex 14. Wow. Well, they do some 167 plus. Oh, 93 plus. Never mind. I thought they did a decent bit of damage. I'll have to look at them a little closer later. Hello? No. Very nice. Explodey barrels. Just what I wanted. Alright. Full bore. Yeah? You've apparently lost interest in me? Just jump right into the weathered straight sword. Now that is new. Door locked. Very nice. Well, upwards it is. Okay. Ouch. Just gonna have to suck that one up, apparently. And charge again. Boink. Okay. Very good. Okay. Everything about this room smells like a trap. Dark, foggy, not lit room. Oh, I see you. I see your helmet poking up, and you are big. Good lord. Here we go, I guess. Nice. Oh, someone thinks they're funny. Oh, he does damage. Good. God. Damage too. Good lord. Wait. If they say he's the liar, not that I trust these messages very often, but there was 2 calling him a liar and a thief. So I'm... Nope. Come here. I guess you first. Beautiful. Ooh, smithing stone. I almost wonder if that snickering was that gate guard. Kinda wondering. Yep. Bonk. Oh. Entirely missed that first time around. Wow. Royally screwed that up. Hi. Nest. Okay. Damn. Honestly, not a bad spot to farm smithing stones, apparently. Because, is that 2? 3 just in this? Just in this one? Oh, hi, bud. Alright. And this guy just does not seem to care that I'm coming up in front of him. Then I kick him and his item all the way down there. There we are. Alright. Now, I suppose the real question is, am I going to get locked in again? I have the strangest feeling that I'm going to get locked in here again. Where's my runes? There's my runes. Running for the runes. Running back out. Wait. I could have sworn I had more runes than that. Wait, what? What even item did I pick up? Hey, a key. I could have sworn I had that many runes. What'd you get stuck on the door? Good job. Alright. Apparently not that stuck on the door. Can I cheese you through the door too? I can. You gonna cheese me through the door? I cheese you through the door. Okay. Not entirely. Only partial. I was kidding. There we go. Seeing as how you're gonna ambush me in a dark room and then be a big dummy. Alright. There we are. Thank you. Ooh. Now that is something. What does this do? 167? 142. I probably should have checked the rest of the room. Nobody else in here? Hello? It would appear not. Okay. Boost fire damage negation. Meanwhile, I could have been using that. Enhances guard counters. It seems like it would be good to have at some point. So, appears to be end of the road. So, dear God, almost fell right off. Guess I'll come down, try the old locked door. It's the only thing I can... Alright. Visions of snake. Good to know. Health is okay, I guess. Gotta climb a little faster. Bonk. Alright. That would appear to be a little out of reach. Maybe through the side. There we go. And... okay. Well, I'm not getting that through here, apparently. There we are. Thank you, sir. Oh, wait. Should probably actually go see where he came from. Might be a good idea. Any ambush? No. Ooh. Why am I back to fat rolling? Am I actually back to... I am back to fat rolling. What happened? I didn't even equip anything new. Alright, no matter. We'll figure it out soon enough. Bop. Go back across here. Oh, wow. I did not know that was an option. That I did not know that enemies could backstab you like that. That's brutal. Took me down to, yet again, a sneeze worth of health. Good Lord. I don't know how I even survived that. That was... Alright. I honestly thought I was dead. Especially since the camera panned off of me like that. Okay. Dead end ahead, therefore not there. Ah. No item. I hear someone big. Or they sound big. Hello? Another one of those guys, hey? I wonder... does he come all the way out the door? He does not. There's nothing particularly. I'm just gonna skip by you for a quick second. Just for a moment. Watch me fall through. End up fighting him anyways. Ooh. Okay. We live. Big fall. Okay. Obviously not going that way. Ooh. And a grace. Finally. Feels like it's been forever. Okay. Get everything recharged here. There we are. I wonder if I can't get the drop on him. Come in with a heavy attack from above. Hop. Funk. Ah. Not good. Dear God. Oh, all right. That was fast. All right, 53:31. Just to see if I'm bugging out. Because I could have sworn. Oh, wait. I kind of. Thank you. Wait. 37:32. Alright. The only option is I know that I've been bamboozled by somebody. And I'm going to see if he's still there. Because I don't appreciate the theft of my runes, my good sir. Hello. Yes, liar indeed.
Hello. I've come into some phone. It turns out I can't use a one of them. Perhaps you'd like to take them.
What do you have on offer? Whole lot of nothing that I don't want. Can I? I cannot get behind you. I'm debating. I do not like... You know what? If it's a mistake, then so be it. Bonk.
What's it to you? Step back. You tarnished.
Wow. Quite the attack combo you have there. I have not attacked a single NPC in this entire game. Because for whatever NPCs usually turn out to be really strong.
What did I do?
And that was a lot of runes. Some bell bearing. Something tells me that that's where all my runes went. Yeah. Now we can happily go back over here and proceed to die again and see what happens. Because, if that wasn't the cause of my runes going missing, I'm gonna feel slightly bad. And strength. Maybe. Ooh. I should probably level out my dex a little bit, too. Alright. We have 2379. I'm pretty sure that someone... Oh, wow. And then I missed the jump. Bonk. Dude. Keep forgetting I'm on heavy roll. Oh my god. Bonk. Okay. Well, to be fair, I thought I was gonna lose that fight again. So I may just respawn him, because I do genuinely want to see if that was actually what was making my runes disappear on me. Hop. Hi, bud. Hopefully my runes just stay right here so I can run down and get them real fast. 2779. because unless I'm crazy, I have always received the full amount of my runes back after dying. Yeah, 2779. Guy was a thief, trying to steal my hard-earned runes. Hi. Is there no clear path over to him? I suppose we just leave him for a moment. Let him throw his tantrum. See if maybe I can circle around behind him. Maybe. I cannot jump high enough. Mildly unfortunate. Nope. There is absolutely no way to get behind him. Which means apparently I have to find... Oh wait. Do I not have... I thought I had like a crossbow or something. Ha ha ha. Very good. I don't know how to use it. One moment. Apparently I don't have any... Oh. Bolt. There we go. Aha! I'm back. What the... Oh. What? Okay. Apparently the normal attack button is not the one for, Normal attack button is not the right button for firing a crossbow. Good to know. Now that is a long fall. Can I wall hug? Maybe. Maybe not. No. Just ignore me. I don't think our knightly friend down there noticed. That was a long hop. There we are. Beautiful. Item. Useless item. There we are. Okay. Back down to the old bonfire room. Or... Actually, I think there's... Yeah. There's a door over here. So not quite yet. Oh, you ass. I can't even get up here to you. Whack! Come here. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. All right. Sheesh. They're weak until they're in a pack. Well, back upstairs it is. Go get my money back. And not fall into that trap again. Bonk. I think it's just exactly halfway around, so it doesn't matter which direction I go. I still love... Ah. There you are. I must have missed him the last time I looked, because I did not... Wow, there's one right there, too. Come on, watchdog. Let's go. Okay. Well, apparently this is what it is. Bonk. At least this time I know they're gonna try to gang up on me, so... Or I can just die from the get-go. Wow. That whole air attack is new, by the way. I don't think any of the other ones up till now have done that. Back up the stairs we go again. This better not turn into one of those moments worthy of becoming a montage. I'm just gonna be patient. Just gonna pick through them. Okay, yeah. Mr. Guardsman over there isn't there yet. We'll do that. Kinda hoping he moves somewhat soon. But you gonna move? Or am I just gonna be forever stuck having to deal with this horde all at once? Alright, run for the runes. Two for one. Beautiful. Ah. Missed. There we are. Just gotta work through them all efficient-like, apparently. There we go. A little bit better. Another dead end? Nothing up here? The messages are gonna tempt me. Into doing something dumb. Message. Liar ahead. Okay. Up. No. Just kinda hoping for a little secrety up here. But in Dark Souls fashion, people are just flirting with death and leaving messages out there. Okay. So clearly there's nowhere to go out that direction. And it's time to go back to the Grace. And go that direction. So, back we go. Again. Lovely. Actually, just gonna recharge everything real fast. Might as well. And... Hi. Okay. Bonk. There we are. Please don't tell me it's just gonna be a bunch of birds. Can't even see. Explosion's too big. Dear God. Bonk. There we are. Alright. cook up some castle chicken here in a little bit. Moving on. Question mark? Oh, wow. That was cheap from Soft. That was very cheap. Touche, but cheap. Something tells me I should have seen that coming. So, moving forward. Oop, item. Hello. Golden rune. I think we're almost at another level up. I'm kind of curious if I can survive that drop or not. Ah, yay. Another night. Yippee. Okay. Now I'm really curious if I can survive that. I'll just take a little sip of some health and waste a whole flask. Tip, tip. Come on. And yep. Not bad. Friendly? Possible friend.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. I'm looking for a little something when I'm not hot-footing it for enough about me. What are you doing here? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know.
God only knows.
They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll
I got
into
sent
without
here.
Purpose in mind. I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune.
Yes,
are you?
apparently.
You can see it then. Well, I'm tarnished, but
Good to
unlike
know.
you, I've seen neither hide nor hair
You're
of this
not like
guidance
me.
for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I
I
first
beat the
came
big
here,
ugly on
to
the
ones
drawbridge.
between.
Or on the
I'm privy
bridge.
to a few
On the thing.
magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow Tarnished.
Maybe. I'm not necessarily a magic person per se. Usable on... I have no idea what these do, by the way. I'm assuming it's like a magic buff to a weapon? Maybe? Sure. I guess. Is it something I can equip? Maybe? No? Oh. Ash of War. Oh. That's the thing you have to put on your weapon at the blacksmith for improvements. And something tells me this castle is going to be one gigantic maze. But, here for it. Excited? No, not that excited. Just excited enough. Does he come all the way here? Alright. Very good. Maybe I am excited. We'll see. Poke. God. I don't know how you missed me with that. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. These guys throw quite the combos. Alright, at least I spent some of my runes before doing the big dumb dummy move. Now I have to go through the birds again. Hi. Hello. Can I just catch you right off of the... Apparently not. Apparently you can catch me, though. There we are. That's what I was hoping for. There. Ow! Dang it. Jeez. There it is. And somehow the other one either died or disappeared on its own. I don't even see the body of it. It's just gone. Unless it got hit in the blast from the other one or something. In which case I would not complain. So, back over to our pile of runes we go. I'm going to take the shortcut down again. Because apparently this all goes to the same place. Hi guys. Hope everyone's having a great day. Yep. Okay. Where's old Nightly? There we are. Something tells me I have to actually beat him to move forward. So I highly doubt I'm gonna be able to just sneak by him in any way. Sure. Wait, what's my Great Sword Pierce? Oh, Great Sword Standard / Pierce. Stamp Upward Cut is apparently my special. Maybe I should try actually using the special for the first time. I have not used it once on anybody. So we're going to do the same thing. Poke is a little helper because I do not need any extra help dying. I think I've got that handled all on my own. Oh. Well, I thought it was gonna actually set upward. Okay. Apparently, the special on that sword is just stomp. Well, that's good to know. What does that do? Does that do anything? It says stamp upward cut. Do I have to use it? No? Ah, I have to use it in conjunction with... Okay. Recharge the old FP real quick. I have to use it with the heavy attack, otherwise it does absolutely nothing. Good to know. Bonk, bonk. Good to know. I feel dumb now. That is exactly what happened. Okay. Nope. There we are. Boom. Collect my feather. I also have to figure out how I ended up heavy rolling again. Because I put points into stamina, which increases my carry weight. I haven't equipped anything new, and I'm back to rolling around like a boulder. Which may actually be part of the problem here. If I take that off, I'm still... Okay. Okay. Medium load. Apparently the helmetless Tarnished is the way to go. Boom. Boom. There we go. Got a slightly more appropriate roll speed going again. And we'll just wait for Big Ugly. Maybe actually successfully poke his helper this time instead of butchering it. Come on now. Yes. Love that it's broad daylight and you just have this guy following you around with a torch. Would you get stunned by your helper falling over? That didn't do shit. Ooh, there's an edge there. There it is. Perfect. Oh, and that is quite the edge to fall off of. Yikes. Alright, good thing I didn't fall off of there. Message. Edge. Oh, no shit. Room with no enemies? Time for tranquility? I think not. Not supposed to have that. Not in this game. What is... Alright. Whack. Very good. Holy... It's like the enemy from the beginning of the game. I am 100% finding the nearest grace before I go and try to fight that, because chances are, in typical fashion with my gameplay, I'm going to die. Okay. It appears I can get back, so it's not too big of a deal. Hi! You've been relieved of duty. Gold pickled fowlfoot. Okay. I hear another heavy walking around. I absolutely do. That is exactly what I'm hearing. Nice. Ladder. Okay. A little rope ladder, but a ladder still. I'm just waiting to get surprise attacked by a bird. Okay. Maybe it's just me, but that thing looks a lot bigger than the other birds. Howdy, partner. Goodbye. Ah, so we're on the other side of the troll now. Very good. Yoink. Oh, hello. Wow. Just... There we are. Okay. He's in there. Good to know. And... What was that? Sounds like dogs. Okay, well. Apparently they're not up here, so that's all that matters. Pickle turtleneck. Sounds terrible. There's a lot of parts hanging around here. Not too sure how I feel about that. Alright, and I jumped down here, so there's no way for me to get back up. Oh well. Onward it is. Hi, bud. Came up looking for me. I think that's the first time I've seen one of them run. I thought that was a fireball. Okay. Very good. Just gonna... Oh, you did see me. Bad spider. Bad spider thing. No. No. Alright. Something tells me I'm gonna have to... Good lord. Not particularly trying to fight either of these guys at this particular moment, because I would like to find a grace. I'm assuming there's one somewhere around here. But that may not be an option. Yeah, well, apparently he's just gonna come right on up in here. Come here, buddy. I swear, if you can fit up those stairs. Okay, as long as I don't get tag teamed. Well, he's clearly not a boss, like the one at the beginning of the game. Although it appears to be the same sort of creature. Alright. It appears that I have one option. Yeah, you are creepy. You got a shield. And 2 sword swingers. Very nice. I love the path tracing on some of the enemies in this game. They get caught on the most stupid things. Ooh, not so fast. Ooh, big damage. Nope. You know what? What if I just get you caught on the pillar? No? Caught on the pillar is not an option. Is run for it an option? Feel like run for it's not a smart option, but it is an option. Maybe. Oh god. Well, you don't have to scream about it. That's quite the picture. And we're all the way back here again. Yay! Ow. Well, there is no shortcutting this birds area either. How about no thank you? Bonk. Bonk. Oh wait. One brief quick moment. Because I just thought about the whole heavy roll thing. There's this sword chest. I wonder if maybe I went overweight from carrying too many things. So maybe... Oops. Maybe I'll just put some of these things away that I don't need to be carrying. Did that make a weight difference on me? Whoops. Status. No, I think I weigh the same. Which is interesting. Wait. Status. 36.7. So if I go in... Wow. There. Let's get rid of all that and see how much I weigh. Because at least then I know if inventory affects 36.7. It does not. Oh, I've been doing alright. How have you been, man? Typically I do play the more irritable games on Monday, but today's been a long day, so I settled with Elden Ring. Like a sane person. Not in the mood to play Getting Over It, so I went with a Souls game. Alright. Sheesh. Alright. Simultaneous miss. There we go. Ooh. There we are. Double. There it is. Yeah, this is my first playthrough of it, so not very good yet. The only other Souls game I've played is the first one, well, a long time ago on the PlayStation 3. Never actually got to finish it, and I really do want to finish it at this point. Like, Elden Ring has kind of got me back into that mood. So I'll probably move on to the original Dark Souls after beating this. Hey, there you go. Birthday coming up. I'm looking out the wrong door. Let's see, on the 27th, today's the 23rd. Well, happy early birthday. Okay. Perfect. Now I just have to fight this guy again. Wow. quick little series of counters. Oof. There we are. Who would have thought that the game would be easier if you actually block attacks? Strange. Oh, that's my last flask, though. That is not good. Dark Souls 1. I never actually played Demon Souls either. I do know that it's the original, and it needs to worm its way into the schedule eventually also. But the original Dark Souls is what I had on the PS3 way back when I first got initiated into dying time and time again and considering it to be fun. Hey, 18. There you go. After that, 21, and depending on your insurance, 25 are the last two big birthdays. The 18 was particularly a fun one for me, because my parents couldn't afford driver's ed, so I had to wait until I was 18. Small town too, so like trying to get a job before being 18 was not easy. So yeah, between that and parents not being able to afford driver's ed, I couldn't get my driver's license until I turned 18. So that was a big one for me. I will admit, I do miss some of the simplicity that life had at that point, though. Bonk. Fail to understand how that guy didn't hear that go down behind him, but apparently. Come on, target lock. Target lock's screwing me over. Wow, I've really used all my... Oof. Not good. Wow. Let's see if I can just clear these couple out before that thing comes back. Hi, bud. I'm leaving. Don't you worry about me. I'm just gonna disappear back into the shadows back here and pick up whatever that was. Is there a door? No. Why would there be a door? The clear path is... Ah, don't dread it. It's honestly cool. Like, turning 18 is... It's a whole... You know, it's when you're, you know, widely accepted to be an adult. So it's pretty fun. Just gonna tiptoe past that guy. That's a whooping that I'm not ready to take right now with no flasks. I have not a single heal on me. I'm really, really hoping there's another dark room. I swear to God, if there's a knight camping in here. Good message. I shall appraise that message. Good. Good message. And that is why I check the messages. Now that is diabolical. Guy sees a corpse, and this is the message that he leaves behind. Disgusting. Disgusting. I shall definitely not applaud that message. No. Well, suppose I'm gonna come down over here. Kinda have to play gently because, oh, God, am I about to get my ass whooped. A flamethrower? What the heck? Honestly, I might just pop out here and see if I can summon the horse and run like hell and try to find a grace nearby, because that is not happening on a third of my health with no heals. Please tell me it works. It does not work. What's down here? More doom? Oh. This is just the other door. No, it's not. There's a bunch of rats, though. Or what would appear to be rats. And a fog door. Not too sure how I feel about that. I swear, if I get killed by a rat... Okay. Nope, never mind. Getting killed by a guy that has a big old torch. And the crossbow bolt. God, there were so many points of grace going in, and now there's like none. Alrighty. Well. Whack. There we are. Quick and easy. I'm gonna try to run through this as fast as I can. Okay, there's one down. Damn it. There we are. I cannot burn up all of my flasks on the way there again. That is not going to work well for me. Okay. See if there's any... Oh. Item. A run and a jump. Hoop. Big jump. Roll. Oh, maybe go through the open window. Just potentially. I hear that knight nearby. Okay, safe. We're in the safe room. Boom. Okay, gotta go take out that knight again for the umpteenth time. Speaking of which... Okay, I have a moment. Oof. Ooh. Those are actually a decent upgrade, but Boy, are they heavy. I'm gonna have to definitely put some points into my carrying capacity before I can wear those. Come on, man. Can you walk any slower? I just want to get to you without your buddy trying to interfere. Yes? Although getting your shield would be kind of cool. If that's an available drop. Not entirely sure if it is. Honk. Oof, oof, oof. Ooh, panic roll. I about walked off that edge again. There it is. I've gotten so incredibly lucky with that edge right there so many times now. Ugh. Alright. Guess I just have to run my happy ass through all of this all over again. Not too bad though. Just gonna... I think it was left out of this one? Yes. Tiptoe run. Whack! There we go. Come to think of it, I don't think I actually picked up the item that his little helper dropped. Trying to get an idea of this room real fast too, because I may be able to just hop off of the ledge somewhere. Yes, so the door that I want to go through should be right under here, I think. If not, I am gonna be in for a surprise if I find a way to jump over this. Let's see. It may be doable. Just gonna hop. Crouch. There we go. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's cool. No, you're good. You're good. That's something worth being excited for, man. That's, you know, that is good. You know, my interaction wise, that's the same way it is with my wife and stuff. So it, you know, it's good. It's healthy. So it'll be good for you to have her around with you on your birthday. It sounds good. Lord, I'm getting eyelash in my eye again. But no worries, no word salad. I'm happy for you. That's gonna be a fun time. And speaking of fun times, I'm about to get my ass beat again. Because holy flamethrowers out here. And whatever that big thing is all the way across the way. Can I poke out? Hello? Can I cheese a few of you into running in here? Maybe. Potentially. Nope. You're just gonna hang out with your crossbows. Hi guys. Yes, there we go. Get at least a couple of these guys in here. Oh, come on. Hi. Whack. Nope, 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 nope. I know I'm doing it the cheap way. Oh, God. Hey, that's alright, too. Well, they are taking themselves out with the flamethrower. That's great. You know, funny enough, same scenario here, man. I get it. The with the crazy family and stuff, like mine's crazy enough that my wife hasn't even met mine, and we've been married for 4 years, and she has still never met my parents. So I get the crazy family. There is some crazy that is hard to bring around people, especially if they don't like being around new people, you know, to begin with. I get that. But sounds like your aunt and uncle are gonna be a pretty good host, huh? Trying to peek out this door here, and it looks like, if I'm lucky, that was all the patrolling ones. Yes. Still would love to know where Horn Guy is, but bonk. Get him taken care of. There we are. Yeah, any specific plans for your birthday? Like besides hanging out with her and the aunt and uncle, which are plenty good plans, by the way. Ooh. Don't you shoot me while I'm tied up doing this? No, 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 no. I seen the message come in the corner of my eye. I'll be there momentarily to read it. Ah, no, no, no. No, no, no. Maybe, if I survive. Good God, let me live. I've almost got everybody cleared out of here. There we are. 2 for 1. No. Stay away from me with that stick. No touchy. Bonk. There we go. Area mostly cleared except for whatever nightmare fuel lies over there. But oh, there you go. Hell yeah. It is kind of funny the way that every single family always has that one person that hosts like every event. You know, home-wise. It is kind of funny. My grandparents used to play that role. They were always the ones that hosted every single get-together. Good lord. Am I back to the front gate? Nope, 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 nope. Don't shoot. Nope, 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 nope. Which one of you is running up on me first? Ooh, that was a bad idea. Okay. No shot. The fireball. Really? Well, I understand that sentiment. Oh. Man, I'm always sorry. I'm not old enough to have knee problems, but well, I can't say that. I'm getting there, slowly but surely, day by day. Old snowboarding injury. Once in a while when I'm sitting for a long time, my knee just starts killing me. Dislocated it twice, and it has done that ever since. But the going out to do something for your birthday is kind of a tough one sometimes. And I'm not gonna lie, I personally don't even do it anymore. Like I don't even take the day off of work, which is bad. My wife is always trying to get me to take the day off, but okay. I just got my ass whooped by a bird. I can't condone it, but I've always been big on cars and motorcycles. Never had enough money to be big on cars and motorcycles, but me and my friends always built our budget version of cheap, the cheap budget race cars and old motorcycles and stuff. So needless to say, that was usually what we did around birthday times and stuff. Usually we'd go out and race and stuff, which is why I said I can't necessarily condone it. Because I am surprised we never got into more trouble than we did. There's no way I'm about to get my ass whooped by a bird again. But, I don't know. It kind of depends on what your, what your preferences are. Like, luckily, it's getting to a warmer part of the year, so if you like outdoorsy stuff, then you're not temperature locked out of doing outdoor stuff. But there we are. That ghost of another player showing up messed me up right there. Come here, do your little stompy thing so I can whoop your ass. Perfect. Thank you. Oof, oof, oof. I talked smack too early. Ooh. Yeah, that's got to be a tough one to deal with. The lower back area. See, where I'm at, we're supposed to touch 60 this week and then plunge right back down into the low 40s. Nice. Yep. I feel that. I made the crazy decision this morning, and I knew I was gonna regret everything to do with my life this morning, but I decided to ride my motorcycle to work this morning, and it was 30 degrees this morning when I left the house, and at 70 miles an hour, which is the local highway speed, you're factoring in about a 15-degree wind chill. So, as far as perceived temperature goes, I was essentially riding in like 15-degree weather this morning, which was not fun. I mean, it was nice to get the bike out for the first time of the year. Good lord. It was nice to get the bike out for the first time of the year, but this morning was just miserable. Ugh. The ride home was nice. The ride out to the job site, on the other hand, was a whole different nightmare. But it was worth it. First true ride of the bike this year, so I'll take it. There you go. Hiding in the smoke. There we are. Way too early on that. Alright. There we go. Much better. Dude. Yeah, the whole false spring thing. I hate it. I anxiously wait for the first somewhat decent day every single year, because I hate leaving my bike parked in the garage. It's I don't know, riding the bike is what I like to do to relax, as messed up as that is, because there's nothing relaxed about riding a motorcycle. The entire time you just have to act like everybody is out to kill you, because half of the drivers are kind of scary to share the road with. But, you know. There we go. Little opening. Nope. Good lord. I was doing so good, and now I'm just getting crushed by everything. I almost wonder if there's any way for me to just run by half of this. Like, if I just sprint like there's no end. Although I will inevitably run out of stamina. I am not. I am definitely not getting any breaks, and something tells me I can't outrun the birds. So I am gonna have to take the birds out. Bonk. I wonder if I can cheese these guys into hitting that ledge kind of like the other one. Nope, apparently not. Okay. At least got one of them. There it is. My face is a little banged up, but overall I think I'm okay. Alright. I'm gonna get back over here. And I may just try to squeeze by our nightly buddy. Dang. That's a tough one, man. Is there anything that helps it when it acts up, or is it just kind of one of those you kind of have to just live through it situations? Because I don't know anything about scoliosis other than the name of it. I know vaguely what it is and that it sucks to deal with, but that's pretty much the end of what I know about it. Let me see if I can't hop on the ladder. If they see me up on the ladder, I know with that visor on your helmet that you can't see in the general upwards direction, bud. So I'm just gonna wait for you and your little minion to scooch on by. I'm gonna slide down this ladder and run. Running. Crouch running. Yep. I think I made it. I do believe I have lived. Dang! 6 inches in less than a year is one hell of a growth spurt, man. That is a lot. Dang, I never even got to hit my 6 foot. I stopped at 5'10", and that was it. So it helps some, I take it, which is good. Wanna. There we are. Sorry, being sidetracked here while trying to talk. I know somebody with cerebral palsy, and there's nothing she can do about it. She is like she has physical therapy and everything that she has to go do, but there's nothing that really helps. So it's weird. Almost fell off of that. So at least he has something that can help you out with it. Like that's good. I suppose. Come on out here, Bonk. Thank you for your runes. Ooh, and the smithing stone. Oh wait. I may have already gone too far. Dang it. No, not too far. I can still run through this. Maybe. If Big Ugly ever decides to, you know, leave, I might have to tipsy-toe around the corner here. Oh, man. One degree of posture, that's harsh. But I mean, there's always a bright side of things too, though. Like, luckily it sounds like you got a pretty awesome aunt and uncle, and you got a pretty good girlfriend, so, you know, there's always a good side. It's, you know, it's what I use to keep things rolling every day. As think about the good things. I know something like that is a little bit of something you can't quite ignore, but there you go. At least dang it. Should probably top off the old health before I go and die in a most uneventful fashion again. Come on, horn guy. Call everybody over. Hey, at least he's coming to me this time. Bonk. And a mushroom is all that I get for that. There you go. It's like I said, the good things in life are what keep you going through the bad things. You know? There we are. Oop. Hi. I thought you were coming towards me a little bit more than that. Come on. Sword. I know you have one. Alright. Bud held his shot that entire time. Just for me. Nope. Ooh, the flamethrower shoots a lot further than I thought it did. Come on now. Come on. No more foot soldiers coming? Perfect. Well, I shall take that as my cue to get my 2-for-1. This guy thought he could sneak up behind me. Fool. Much like myself. Takes one to know one, so, you know. There we are. Nope. Wow. Just munched. God, they do so little damage. And then they swarm you like flies. And then Yeah, you guys are some tall people. It was like one of my friends from high school, like, the dude was so tall, like he could rest his head, like rest his chin on the vending machine in the cafeteria, and nobody else was like anywhere near being the same height as him. It was I want to say he was like 6'6" or something. It was God, every time through the smoke. Come on. Double. Just get that one taken care of all in one go. Same with that one. Boom. Now just go sneak by our night friend again. But yeah. Speaking of which, I miss that guy. The only reason I met him was because when I was in high school, there was a hurricane that went through Samoa, which is where he lived, and the hurricane literally put a boat through their house. Dang it, I think I pissed him off that time. I didn't wait long enough. But yeah, the hurricane literally put a boat through their house. And they moved here in the meantime while their house was being fixed. And sadly enough, he moved back to Samoa after about a year of knowing him. But the intent has always been to, you know, go there and see him just for the sake of seeing him and stuff, and I have just never been able to make it. Haven't had the old traveling money, so to speak. But yeah, someday. Yeah, dude. If I had the picture, I would figure out a way to show it, like pull it up on the screen or something. It was literally, you know, like those small fishing boats you see in the movies where there's like 6 people on them or whatever. It was a boat like that, just planted right through the roof of their house. It was messed up. But at least they were all fine. You know, their family made it through the whole ordeal with no scratches, so I suppose that's a plus. But it was crazy. Go take out our buddy over here. Goodbye. And of course you fall down there with the item that you were dropping. I'm about to try something incredibly stupid just for fun. I wonder, because it's already mad at me. I wonder if I can land on the chandelier or if I go right through it. Or I just jump right over it. Jump right over it works too. Dude, man, it was crazy. Basically because of the flood damage and all that, the insurance basically, as far as my understanding of it goes, the insurance basically considered their house to be a total loss, so they ended up having to get their entire house rebuilt. between like the flood damage and, you know, everything else that was, you know, the boat. I missed. So did they. It's even. Okay, just no crossbow. Yes, come on up in here. Aha! See? 1v1. Fair fight. If only some of your teammates could figure that out. It would be greatly appreciated. Not that particular teammate. I did not... Nope. About to get whacked because I didn't think he was coming up to me. Dude, that's exactly what it was too. Was the insurance was like, yeah, this is done. And I mean, you could tell just by looking at a picture of their house. Like, it was crazy. And I've never lived in a coastal area before or anything like that, so you know. Wow. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. No fire. Wow. That timing was amazing. Alright. 2 for 1 again. Beautiful. Hi. No sneaky. Beautiful. We got crossbow man over here thinking I'm still inside the building. Nope. Little quickie heal there. Bonk. And denied. Come on. There's no way I'm gonna continue dying in this courtyard. I'm over it. No. Bad fire stick man. No. Bonk. Beautiful. Hey, that's a new animation. One that I am very pleased to have been able to use right now. Let's see. Peekaboo. Wait. Backstabby didn't work. Alright, let me poke over here for a second. Nice. Man, I had some fun with that. GTA Vive. I had some fun with that. I never played it a ton. I was always a bigger like Skyrim and Witcher fan and stuff, but GTA was definitely some fun too. So there's just so much you can do in that game. It's ridiculous. There we are. And run. Bonk. Double bonk. Miss. Okay. Much better. And I'm not out of heals this time. Ooh. Cyberpunk. That I put way too much time into that game. Cyberpunk was great. They... Woo! Okay! Explodies. Not good. Not... For real? What? I'm kinda at a loss of words for that one. Like... What? It's, you know, exploding flaming ballista bolts out of nowhere. That, I believe, is probably the most Dark Souls thing that has happened to me so far. The only more Dark Souls 1 thing that could possibly happen to me is if I stepped off of a 3-inch tall ledge and died of fall damage. That would be it. Oh, God. It's alright. At least now I know I can just kind of cheese run my way through everything. I'm halfway tempted to try cheese running by the birds, but I left a decent number of runes down there and would like to get them back, if possible. Dear God. Come on. One more hit. Thank you, sir. Dude. Third faction. There's only 3 factions, right? I haven't played it in a minute. So, I mean, if there's only 3, then that means you're on the final faction, right? What did you, Dear God. What did you pick for your starting faction? Like in your first play? If I recall correctly, I think I picked the like street faction, where you're basically poor and stuff, because it felt the most at home. We're just gonna pop a heal-Z real quick. I wonder. I may die from doing this, but I'm curious. Yeah, did the corpo? I'm not gonna lie. I almost picked that for my first run through, but I'm gonna see if I can take a big old shortcut, and it's probably either gonna get me killed. Damn it! It's so close. I heard him pull that sword behind me. I know he's angry. I honestly thought that from that height I would have taken some sort of fall damage. But, apparently not. Hi, buddy. I don't even need to take you out because you're not in the way, but you're camping in the corner. I don't condone camping. Dude, it was ridiculously close, and I'm kind of curious if I can make it like in the future, because that was so dang close. Maybe take the jump a little bit straighter, jump a hair later. Might be able to actually land that jump. Alright. Blind hop. Bonk. Perfect. It's almost like I've had to take him out a time or two. Taking you out just because you're there. Moving on to this guy. And Come on. Let me up. Let me up. Don't need whacked by that guy. I'm good. Get him out of the way so that way I don't get fireballed while I'm trying to bonk. Thank you for the runes. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've noticed that, like, on the PC there's almost no delay whatsoever, and when I use my phone there's always a delay. Get out of the way before fire. Ha. I see you coming. If only you could put some pep in your step and get over here. Tease him a little bit. I'm right here. Damn, I forget how fast he starts his poking. There we go. Much better. Hi. Jeez. Simultaneous exchange. What are the odds? There we go. Now it's been made even. Hi. Coming in to pay me a visit. Hello. Wow. Oh, no you're not. Bonk. There we are. Well, I'm gonna have either a lot of smithing stones or a lot of armor that doesn't do me any good by the time I finally clear this courtyard. And something else also tells me that it's gonna be a project to get my runes back. If I can even manage it. I know, I'm sacrificing my 2 for 1. Not yet. Nope. Dear God, he got me with the wind. That's the one thing that they throw that actually does a good old chunk of damage. And, about that, the character creation screen is probably the... Yeah, GTA is, not... Okay. I was hoping I could just run through here. They are substantially faster than me. Seems like a poor choice of free will. There we are. Double it up. Double it and give it to the next bird. Yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, God. The character creation screen for that game is just absolutely wild. Some of the options that you can pick from are a little beyond what's necessary for the average video game. Just saying. Little makes you feel like you're playing a different kind of game, for lack of better terms. All right. See if I can make this. Wait. Ew. Does the gargoyle stick out further than the wood platform? I think it might. I'm gonna wait for him to move so I don't fall on him. Okay. You just... Okay. Preemptively hold B. And... Yeah, I tried to jump too late. You know what? I honestly just want to see if it's possible. Yeah, funny enough, that's exactly how I found the sensor option. Was that what's actually crazy is that the game starts you off with the game uncensored and just slaps you in the face with that character creation screen. It's like, okay. So this is okay. This is a very detailed game. Right off of this plank. Come on. Ow! I literally bumped off the edge of the wall. It is potentially possible. I still hear him chasing me. Okay. Don't actually need to take him out. Oh, you know. Just... You know what's funny is, as far as getting over it goes, it is fun, and I'm having a good time with it. But it's kind of funny, when I got on stream, I was like, you know, normally I play my hard games on Monday, the getting over it, and, wow, I missed. Get to work and stuff like that. I play those on Monday. And, it was a long day and I'm tired and stuff, so I'm gonna play a Souls game instead. Perfect. Just great. Is it not gonna come after me? Uh-huh. It's facing the wrong way. Like a dummy. Backstab. Not backstab. Nope, 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 nope. Hey, dummy, you're too big. Moving on. Man, I don't get it. Like I find something very relaxing about Souls games. I don't know what it is, because there's nothing relaxing about Souls games. Good lord. Don't cook me. Thank you. Thank you, flamethrower guy. I owe you one. Hi. Bonk. Not giving you a chance with that this time. Sorry. And another one. Very good. Dude, I haven't got a chance to play Dark Souls 2 yet. I look forward to it, but I do actually really want to complete the first one. Like once I finish this game, and I don't know, with my growing addiction to this game, I may end up doing like a New Game Plus run of it or something too. But I do really want to play the original Dark Souls all the way through, just because I never had a chance to finish it. And yeah, basically I want to work through them in order of release. I know there's essentially no point in doing that, but... And... Okay, I thought Fire Guy was coming up on me a lot sooner. Bonk. Someone else is running up on me, though. I seen him. Woo! Okay. Not sure where you came from, but... There we go. A little Quixie heal here. Hi, bud. Thank God, crossbows are the easiest thing to dodge in this game. And as of right now, there is not much point in trying to go down that path again. But I do want to get rid of these guys, because knowing my luck, I'll go get myself into some sort of problem. And then I'll end up with one of them behind me all of a sudden, just out of nowhere. And I hear a knight walking around. I think. Okay, so there's a guy sitting in the corner over there. Hello, my friend. Goodbye. Some fire arrows. Very nice. Okay, so we have one big meanie looking guy over there. And I've died in this courtyard so many times that I can't help but feel like there's at least one more death coming. Because of that big old meathead. With a sword bigger than me. So, I'm at least gonna take a quick poke around for items. Because I'm actually still alive here for once. And a wooden great shield. Very nice. Don't know if the stats on it are nice, but new gear. Take a look at that in a minute. After the run that I've had so far, I'm just gonna do that. Watch my back. While I continue looting all that for a mushroom. All of that for a mushroom. Okay. Not sure about you. I'm hoping... Hi. And there's a dog. Maybe they'll distract the dog for me for a second. Or that guy. One of the two. Distract something. Whack. Ooh. Alright, damage. Okay, damage. Big damagey. Don't you kick me. Come on, dogs. Help me out. Got no more heals left. I have one dog left. Okay. I'm sorry, puppy. I'm gonna see if there's a grace in here before I'm dead. Something incredible. Oh god. We're touching it. Prophecy painting. That does not help me. Panic roll. Panic roll. Pick up the item. Did not pick up the item. Ugh. Item? 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 No item. That's not an item. Don't know what it is. It's not good for me. Read message. What does it say? Viewer. That does not help me with whatever that thing is. You know what? Grace. Grace, thank God. Grace, grace. And toodaloo, buddy. Oh. Okay. All right. Jeez. Finally. Grace actually feels like Grace for once. Dear God. Wait, how many... Can I level up for that? Level? Yes! Plus one more level into stamina. I'm trying to get that equipment load max up a little bit so I quit ending up fat rolling everywhere. That is not the button I hit. I mean, it probably is. I probably just fat fingered it, much like everything else. But let me guess, locked? It does not open from this side. Good to know. Well, let me just see if I can go poke a giant in the back so I can figure out what that blue thing is. Because it seems somewhat important. Try summoning. Bullshit. I'll not be summoning. Now, don't you run off ahead of me. I want to get my backstabby in. Boom. Bonk. Nope, 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 nope. Bonk. Ouch. Okay, stealing moves from Margit, are ya? Bonk. At least I can stun ya. Boop. Goodbye. Very nice. Now I can figure out, or attempt to figure out what this is. It's glowy and bluish silver. I would assume it's important. Maybe hit it? I don't know. I started this run off as a caveman, so I don't have too many ideas except for whack. And bonk is not working at the moment. So Nixon the bonk. What are you? Ah, bigger, stronger, uglier version of the other birds. Oof. It does a lot more damage than the other birds do, too. Okay. Hi. Hello. Bonk. Oh, no. What in the fire? God tell me the bird has fire? Do not tell me the bird has fire. Okay, at least we're at a bit of a crossroads. There is the path of doom, and then there's the path of down. I may just have a poke at the old, or maybe up. I thought it was gonna go down, or come up specifically, but I guess up would be just as much of an option. So, I hear a scarab. Hello? Scarab? Secret passage ahead. Lies. First off, right. There's nothing to the right. Unless there's some sort of mounted bullshit. Oh. Pots. Are you friendly? Friendly pots? No. Extremely slow pots, though. Good lord. Holy big pot. Not good. Not good. Saved by the remnants of that pillar. Bonk. Ooh, tried to get greedy with it. Bonk. Wow. Full to the brim, apparently. Living jar shard. Interesting. Quite interesting. It's not quite what I could have expected. Wasn't really anticipating living jars. Of course there's a cracked pot hiding out by them. But yeah, as far as enemies go, that was not on my bingo card. Scarab. I don't need a cerulean scarab right now. Or kukri. Try jumping, he says. Ah. What a wonderful idea. I suppose we'll follow the messages. Who would ever leave a bogus message in this game? That's a heck of a jump. Jump that I probably could have made. I might try that again. Hi, buddy. Backing yourself into a corner, unfortunately. Ooh. Well, that's new. I was unaware that you could get other things from scarabs besides, you know, flask refills. That is new. That is very new. At least to me. Alright. So, going Hopsy? Ah, it's okay. Alright, one more try at that jump just to see if it's even possible. That last one was definitely a whoopsie on my part. But we'll see. Alright, and hit. Aha! No jump attack. Okay. Birds? No birds. Thank God. I've had my fill of birds. And birds, of course. Why would there be anything but birds? Hey, Rico. Doing pretty good. You having a good afternoon, evening? Whatever it is at this point. I started a little early today because unfortunately I can't run particularly late tonight. Let me see, where does this come out? A little paranoid of the birds at this point. They seem to have it out for me. Alright. So, kind of reverse engineering this pathway, I think. I don't think this is the way we were supposed to get up here, but whatever happens to work. Beautiful. Yeah. I swear to God, that ghost was carrying the Guts Greatsword. I'm about to have to go on a treasure hunt. First off, right. Hello, buddy. Whack. Wow. There we go. Oh. Good to see that you're just gonna sit there in the corner. Just watch me slap your friend into oblivion and then you still... Hi. I mean, gotta respect it, at least you came to investigate. Bonk. God, these guys don't even move unless you get directly in front of them. It is weird. What are you? Okay, just checking out the area before I get overrun with something nasty. It makes me paranoid seeing like a whole horde of easy... Ooh, big shield. Which actually reminds me. Precious item ahead. Oh, the shield. Actually reminds me that I need to check. Because we got that shield a little while ago, and apparently we got a couple of things. Shield. What do we have? Better. Better in some ways than others. What if we just equip it just for fun? That is one fat shield. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Why not? And we're not fat rolling off of it, so... Pillage the old remains. And... read message. Okay. Not entirely sure what the whole gold message is about. If I was feeling particularly daring, I might even go down that pathway over there. Yeah, I have less than 2,000 runes. What could possibly go wrong? Well, that for starters. I don't know what all this is about, but it's clearly a pathway. House ahead. Well, he wasn't lying. House ahead. Where even am I? Okay. Roll. Hello? Is anybody home? Why is everything dead here? So I know damn well that everything is not dead from me, because if there was a bunch of dead stuff laying around, it would probably be a bunch of me's. Well, speaking in terms of if I was the one that did it or not. Which, clearly I was not. Door? Does this door open? Aha! The door opens. Wait. Tell me I just went in one gigantic circle. I really did. That is one massive circle. And to be completely honest, I have no idea how far into the game I am. Let's see. I'm 11 hours in at this point, but I do not know how that equates to actual game progress. This is my first playthrough, so I really don't know. Wow. Somehow, I really just went in the world's biggest freaking circle. Don't know how, because this castle is massive. I'm still working on finding my way. That is a... Wow. Boss door on the left, giant on the right. What a grand and glorious time. I wonder what this particular grace could be named. I'm getting the feeling that that's the main boss that I've been looking for. Secluded cell. Wow. I was kind of hoping for the boss name, but you know, secluded cell works, I guess. Traverse the mist. Actually, screw it. I'm gonna rest just to refill my health and flasks and whatnotage. Take a peek-see out here and see what's going on. No idea what's going on out here. Kind of curious about this boss though, because the mist signifies a boss. This, yep, cutscene. We're definitely getting a boss.
Mighty dragon, thou the true-born heir.
Oh,
Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights.
But he's got 6 fingers. I see that as an unfair advantage. And 2 right arms. Never mind, the 2 right arms is just a complete understatement. Oh,
I command thee,
buddy.
I am the Lord of all that is golden.
All that gold still couldn't get your teeth fixed. I'm gonna take a random stab at it and say that this guy's probably gonna be harder than the last boss that I fought. Oh yeah, just so those track me directly. Good to know.
Thou art unfit even to craft.
Nice. Okay, it's gonna take a minute to learn his moveset. Although, unfortunately, with it being 7:30, I am running out of time for today. 7:30 my time, that is. So, I think that's a pretty good stopping point. Coming up, finally, to the next boss. We did beat whatever his name was. I already forgot. We beat one big boss, which is nice. And actually got a ton of exploring through that castle done. That was a nightmare. And now we're on to bigger and harder bosses. So, that ought to do it. And then I can start cold into the next boss fight, just like I did with this last one. Hey, thank you, Dawn. That's pretty cool. Have you been here the whole time? I don't actually have a viewer count available to me to actually see how many people are present or not. But hell yeah. Well, thanks for sticking it out. Happy to have had you here, along with everybody else. And I guess that'll do it for this one. And just so everyone here knows, my streams as of right now are just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Friday is the weekly scheduled horror game night. But if time allows, I try to squeeze in another one here and there, but I rarely am able to. But those are the guaranteed days. But anyhow, as always, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out tonight, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.